Peace and prosperity be unto all who's listening and watching. It's your girl, Shaeranea, right? And I'm back with another video. And today we're going to talk about the 9 thinking behaviors. But before we get into that juicy information, I just want to let you guys know that I was going to go live yesterday, and I did. But my computer is more so for typing. So I'm an author. I type. I also do freelancing. So if you guys are needing some papers typed up or a book, or something really important you want it typed out, looking spiffy, I can, type it up on my computer, do that for you guys. That's what I do to make money. Other stuff, I do freelance. I am an author. I'm a published author on Amazon. Any information, whether you want to hear about my story on papers or just anything about me, if you want to know more about me, you can look in the description box below where it says all my information, whether it's my Facebook, my TikTok, my Instagram, any information you need. I even show you guys the pictures of me and my books. I show you, in the intro and at the end of the videos, you get the chance to see what I've accomplished and all the things I've done so far. I am 25, so I have more things I could be doing. I also want to say that I will be doing lives here in the future, so just look out for that great stuff. But let's get started with this information. So the 9 thinking behaviors, we're going to first start out with clarity, and clarity requires to get a clearer understanding, which requires one to fully break it down, because we perceive things differently as individuals, and how one may perceive what you said may be differently than what they meant. So if they don't elaborate or give details or give an example, you cannot have full clarity. So in order to get clarity, one must explain or give an explanation or show an example. So that's the best way to get clarity, so people can understand their way. That way it will never be a misunderstanding between individuals with different perspectives. Though we should be able to see, on different perspectives, there's moments in our lives where we misunderstand information. So accuracy is the next one, and that is number 2. Accuracy requires thinking, as in facts, proof, and any research that you can find. So accuracy requires you to have solid proof or results for what it is that you're trying to justify. If you want people to believe you, right? So if you want someone to believe that you are about, like me, I'm an author. I have published books on Amazon. I can show you pictures. I can show you, I could give you my name. You can type it out. Type Lachey Wright. My books pop up. That is accuracy. That is proof of, me being a published author, me being somebody who is an author. That is how you get proof. You direct somebody to information so they can have proof, the research, and there you go. Bam, accuracy at its finest. Precaution is the third one. Precaution requires knowing specifics and exacts. So knowing exact details about certain specific things and circumstances and things that are happening. So you need to be specific, you need to be exact, you need to have dates, you need to have, numbers, you need to have all the proof, all the information, and you need to have it in a sense where people can know, right? You need to have it where people can know, because it's being specific. You have to be specific. Some people say don't talk in a general manner, speak on specifics. And I'm someone who's very deep, and I can always break down things on a specific level. I could break it down on a depth level. Sometimes I'm not very simplistic with things, and I can totally understand this precaution. Relevance is the 4th of the 9 thinking behaviors. Relevance is the quality or state of being closely connected or approach, directly able to relate things together. So your ability to relate current events and things that are going on in your life to the now as well as back then. So how relevant is things going on right now in life? Relevant to past times in your life. Remember dates. of your life. Birthdays, anniversaries, you know, specific dates, specific days that you felt a certain way. The relevance of every moment of those days or those years or those times or where tragic events happen, you should pay attention to the repeat of history, the repeat of the relevance of history, the things that go on in this life, the relevance of it. And you must pay attention in order to see that relevance on our daily life, right? Because the relevance of circumstances and chaos is all around us. And it's not necessarily just chaos, it's other things as well. So just pay attention. Depths, being able to see beneath the surface and not always above. Learning to look beyond what you can see on the outside. So the ability to see deeper beyond the roots where the problems actually lie, because problems are not surface, they're in the roots of people. And you know, people cause problems, you know, things can cause problems, you know, but people cause problems. And sometimes things like material things can be problemsome sometimes, but mostly it's people. So knowing things ahead of time, being able to see and, you know, be able to know things ahead of time, trusting your inner intuition, knowing things and being certain about them long before they happen, right? Breadth. Okay, is having a strong ability to see things from other people's perspectives. The ability to see what another person is seeing. So if you're not able to, you know, take it from a point of view and from another person's point of view and really see what it is that the person is talking about, then you have to work on that. Because to be able to visualize what other people are saying, what other people are believing, what other people have felt with the empathy, the compassion, you know, being able to put yourself in those people's shoes is a great way to be able to perceive the way that they're thinking or their perspective. You can get a little in their place to know what it is they're exactly talking about. That way you won't be out of the box, or in the box, I mean. Logic, bringing things to clear facts, right? Make things make sense in a way that you understand as well as others, right? You want people to be able to understand you and what you're saying so that there's no misunderstanding. Because I'm those kind of people. I don't like to explain things too many times, but I like to explain things to a depth, to the point where you don't have to ask too many questions. I don't mind answering questions. I don't mind explaining what I've written. I don't mind explaining anything. But I'm saying I don't like to explain too much, you know. I don't mind giving people answers. I don't mind talking to people. I don't mind giving people, you know, logic things. But all logic... See, the thing about wisdom, knowledge, information, any of that, without the logic or the common, there is nothing that can make sense. If you don't have the common sense, the logic and the common sense, you have nothing. Nothing could be understood without these two most important things. So the next is fairness, and be able to... being aware of thoughts, the thoughts of others and the ideas of others, right? Not ignoring the facts that you in your mind disagree. Because you can, you know, hear people's ideas and thoughts and disagree with them. It's totally, you know, it's human nature. It's what we do. We don't always agree with each other. And with your thinking, right? But be open-minded to change your mind. So basically, fairness is being able to not ignore the facts when people are talking, and accept that when it disagrees with your thinking, I mean your wrong thinking, not your right thinking. When something someone else is saying works against the way you're thinking, but what they're saying is a true fact, is being able to recognize when you are wrong and take it as it is and a slap on the back and keep it moving. Because fairness is being able to accept when one is wrong and another is right, but also being able to correct what it is that you've been doing. Being open-minded to change. Because like I was saying in those other videos, you have fixed minds and you have growth minds. Fixed minds are stuck on their way. They're not willing to change. A growth mind is willing to adapt, willing to change, willing to grow, willing to do whatever it's going to take to evolve beyond what they're basically been on, right? So significance. Significance is the importance of certain events and, big things that are happening in your life. The significance of your life, the significance of your favorite numbers, the significance of your favorite color. What does it mean to you? The significance of things in your mind, your life. Your brain has significant things. You're an individual who has significant things about yourself that you signify with your way of thinking, your way of doing. You have your own reasons for why you do certain things. So it's basically just the significance of everything in your life or just events in life, right? So we're going to go over these one more time before I end this video. And it's, again, the 9 thinking behaviors: clarity, accuracy, precaution, relevance, depth, breathe, logic, fairness, and significance. Those are the 9. And I hope you guys have a prosperous day. Love you guys. You will guys be seeing more from me. I hope you guys have a prosperous day.